Hello, good morning everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Well, today I'm meeting with you guys to kind of delve into an essential topic, and that is how we can identify and how we can support students with language learning impairments. It is a very important aspect that every student receives their tailored support that they need for their academic success. Now, one of the important things that I wanted to note is the important role of a speech language pathologist. As an SLP in our school system, SLPs are not just speech therapists. We address a spectrum of communication disorders. This includes speech sound disorders, language disorders, and fluency disorders. We are ensuring that students can communicate effectively in all aspects of their education. Okay, so here I am going to show you kind of what the referral form will look like, and there are different sections of it that you have to fill in if you see that any of your students are having deficits in any of these areas. So the first portion here that notes down is any speech sound awareness deficit. So rhyming and breaking down syllables. If you notice that your student is having trouble with any of those, quickly just glance at these and check off what would be most appropriate for the student. We also have the written language portion. This is when a child is not able to read a book properly, and they have difficulty word finding. So that would have to be checked off. The other portion would be letter name knowledge. So this is when a student is having trouble with the alphabet, recalling letters, kind of not able to recite the alphabet by themselves. You would have to check off that portion here. The other portion that we have is word retrieval. This is difficulty retrieving specific words, as well as having difficulty recalling and name calling their peers and peers and teachers and people close to them that might be in their classroom. So that would have to be checked off as well. Next, we go into speech production. So this has to do with any difficulty with their speech patterns, pronunciation incorrectly, having difficulty pronouncing all the words and all the sounds in a word, changing sounds from a different word, deleting sounds, just anything having to do with how their speech production is here in the classroom, within talking to you, their teacher, or their peers. So that would have to be checked off. Then we also do have the comprehension portion of it. So this is mainly having to do with if the student is not able to follow directions, either one-step or multi-step directions, as well as not able to identify any spatial concepts if you let him know. So for example, if in, on, under, next to, left, right, they're not able to identify all those different spatial concepts, that would have to be noted down here as well. So we nextly have the expressive language portion. So this is basically having to do with the lack of vocabulary in their speech and language. They talk in short sentences. They might seem like they have a lot to say, but their speech is very limited to a few words. For example, if they want to say that they are happy or sad or excited or anything like that, they would just say something short, as in good, I'm good. But they seem like they want to express themselves a little bit more. And lastly, we do have the literacy motivated portion of it. So if you notice that your child is not able to enjoy any story time, if they're not enjoying the story, if they're kind of wandering around, that would have to be checked off as well. So we also move on to less known signs that may indicate language learning impairment. These are subtle indicators that are crucial to recognize early on. For example, like I said, following directions, limited vocabulary, challenges in peer interaction, persistent sound errors, and struggles with narrative skills. So how can we SLPs help? Now, let's explore how SLPs can be a resource for both teachers and students. Our involvement does span across various tiers of intervention. In the consultation model, we collaborate with teachers, providing strategies and accommodations to support students within their current learning environment. In the collaboration model, we work alongside teachers to address communication needs, ensuring a cohesive approach to education. The clinical model involves direct intervention with students, where we provide targeted therapy to enhance language skills. And lastly, the language-based classroom model focuses on creating a communication-rich environment within the classroom that benefits all students. So lastly, I do want to share that I did make a handout in which all these key terms and recognizing all the signs for SOP referral would be. So this is the handout that I'm gonna give out today. You do have access to it on your email. Okay, so in conclusion, the early identification and collaboration are fundamental. If you ever observe persistent challenges in language comprehension, expression, or social communication, don't hesitate to reach out for your students. We are here to support both you and any of our students. If there are any questions or thoughts, please feel free to let me know. Thank you.